Let's begin with a news break coming in this morning. After the Trinamool Congress, now the CPIM has moved to the Supreme Court over violence in the state of Tripura. The CPIM in its plea has stated that its workers and sympathizers are being threatened against exercising their franchise for the polls which are being held. Remember that the local body polls voting is underway in Tripura. We saw 10th showdown between the TMC and BJP that resulted in the TMC filing a contempt petition at the Supreme Court. The CPIM has now followed suit, similarly filing a petition in the top court over violence in Tripura, claiming that in its plea stating that workers and sympathizers are being threatened against exercising their franchise in the local body polls. Nalini Sharma is joining us with more details on this. Nalini, good morning. Similar plea that was filed a few days ago by the TMC, the CPIM has also now approached the court. But considering that the voting is underway right now in the local body polls, what exactly is it that the CPI, wants the Supreme Court to do here according to their petition?
Well, Akshita, this is not a separate petition that has come in from the CPIM. They filed an application through which they are seeking to intervene in the matter that's already going on, which was a contempt petition that was filed by the TMC. So we'll have to wait and see. They'll no doubt, of course, make arguments before the hearing that's set to be slated at around 10:30 a.m. today before the bench of Justice D.Y. Chandrachud. But like you said, because the polling is already underway, there is little that the CPIM can ask for and little that the Supreme Court can do. Because the Supreme Court already stated earlier that there is no question of postponing these polls because that is something that is an extreme measure and should be the last resort in our democracy. But at the same time, something very interesting has been mentioned by the CPIM in their petition, and they've said that yesterday at 4 p.m. one of their workers was threatened by the members of the ruling party, which is of course the BJP, where arms were shown to Smriti Sarkar, who's one of the CPIM workers who's standing for the municipal body elections, and she was asked not to get out of her house. So these facts are going to be brought before the Supreme Court. What CPIM has asked for in their application is stricter directions to the DGP as well as the police to ensure that free and fair elections happen in the state. But this is something that the Supreme Court's already directed before. So
That's
how
right.
much more sternly can they say it is something that we'll have to wait and see. And most importantly, what kind of observations come in from the Supreme Court on these new allegations that are coming in from the CPIM.
All right, Nalini, for the moment, thank you for joining us. We'll track really what is the outcome of this application before the Supreme Court and when that hearing really resumes.